What is up, Friar Faithful? How about tonight's game, huh? So before I talk about tonight, I do want to talk about last night's game, which was pretty crazy and was a terrible loss. One of the things I do want to remind folks is that Colorado is a couple of hours ahead of us. So that game was supposed to start at 5:40, ended up starting at 8 p.m., which means the game started at 10 p.m. in Colorado. So, I mean, nobody has mentioned this, but that game must have ended like at 12:30 at night. And so in the rain, they played the entire game in the rain. And, you know, those conditions plus that late night game, I mean, that must have made things pretty tough. Not just on the Padres. I know the Rockies had a hard time too playing in that, but it was definitely a tough loss. It was pretty sad and depressing, but why? Because for one, we couldn't break our 3-game winning streak. I mean, I was hoping last night was it for sure. We were going to get 4 games in a row and, you know, hopefully sweep the Rockies, but that's not going to happen. But definitely, hopefully we can win the series. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Yeah. And then I was hoping that, you know, one, we could break the, 3-game winning streak. I was hoping we could get a grand slam because we still haven't got one this year. And I'm kind of like, oh man, we get so close. Like tonight we had the bases loaded. Last night we had the bases loaded with no outs. Couldn't score a run. Tonight we had the bases loaded. We did get some runs, but we weren't able to get a grand slam. But I can taste it. I mean, I can just taste a grand slam coming up. So it would be nice if we can get a grand slam against the Dodgers. I mean, that would be, woo! We need that. The Dodgers swept us the last series. We haven't seen them in a couple months, so it's going to be a really interesting series. The first place team in the National League. We beat the first place team of the American League. So we tend to do pretty good against first place teams. We beat Tampa Bay. I mean, we beat the Rangers. So let's bring on the Dodgers and let's slay the dragon again. If we can get a grand slam against the Dodgers, oh my God, that would make up for the sweep that they did against us earlier in the year. Tonight's game. So tonight's game was good. It was a really good game. Padres did awesome. One of the things, though, is Wilson. I do want to talk a little bit about the pitching. So we got Wilson, gave up a 3-run homer, which was terrible. Tim Hill almost lost the game for us. I mean, I'm so glad that Bomel decided to pull him out and didn't wait until he gave up 3 runs. Freaking A, man. So he brought Hader in. Hill turned it into a safe situation. It wasn't a safe situation. And, and I was like, you know what? Send Hader in anyways. But again, Bomel loves to save people. He loves to save them for I don't know what. But he's getting a little bit more proactive. And this time he didn't wait for the situation to get too bad. Hill gave up 1 run and Bomel was like, get this guy out of here, bring Hader in. So, the game could have been over a lot sooner, but, again, Bomel's trying to save Hader for tomorrow maybe. I don't know. They get a day off. They play tomorrow, then they get a day off. So Hader's not going to pitch, put him in there. That's what he's there for. Oh, man. So anyways, one other thing I want to say about pitching is Avila. I really like this guy. I don't know why he only pitched 4 innings. He could have went 5. I thought he was staying in there for 5 for sure. But Bomel took him out. And I don't know why he does that. I mean, this guy Avila, I don't think we give him enough credit. I mean, this is like the second or third time I've seen him the whole year. And he seems to me he's doing pretty damn good. He did get high up in the pitch count. I think it was up in the 80s. So he might have had like 86 pitches, but I mean, why not keep him out there? Keep him out there for 5. So they didn't, of course they bring in Honeywell, who that guy, I mean, he reminds me of Luis Garcia. He just, by the way, I saw Luis Garcia in the freaking dugout I don't know what the hell he was doing there, but you know, Brent Honeywell, he just another guy. He just makes me very nervous. He has a dumbass look on his face. So hopefully we don't keep going to this guy because he just gives up runs. He's like Luis Garcia. Yeah, man. So that's pretty much it I want to say for pitching. I totally forgot to mention this. The 2 home runs by Juan Soto. Give it up for Soto, number 22. That was home run number 22. So big shout outs to him. He's coming around. I think his best month career is August. So today's August 1st. He started it off hot with 2 home runs in 1 game. 15th game where he's hit 2 or more home runs. So that's awesome. I'm hoping he keeps it up. His OPS for August is higher than the rest of the year. So hopefully this is a good sign. I do want to see Tatis get a little bit better. I think he got a base hit today or even an RBI, so that's good. Xander is still grounding into outs. So hopefully Xander can figure that out. Maybe with these other players that we picked up, we'll give Xander a break. I don't know if that's what he needs or what's going on, but that guy cannot get a freaking base hit. All he can do is ground into shortstop and ground out. So hopefully Xander comes around, but Soto is on fire right now, and he's going to be on fire for August. So if Tatis can come around and Machado can stay hot, I mean, this team is going to be unbeatable. And again, if Xander can add to it, whoo, again. And on top of that, we actually have a DH now who is not Carpenter. That's going to help out. So, I mean, we got some pitching help. I mean, the Padres are going to be just dominating in August, baby. Last thing I do want to talk about, though, is the trade deadline. You know, we did pick up a few people, which was pretty awesome. We picked up a veteran. I don't know why. He's the oldest pitcher in baseball, or I think he's the oldest player in baseball. I want to say he's 43. So we had Nelson Cruz, who was 43 as well. But I don't think he's playing for anybody right now. So that makes Hill the oldest player, 43. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do. You got Verlander, who's an old guy too, who got traded to the Astros. But I'm not really too worried about that. I'm more worried about the bats. I think that's our weakest point. I mean, of course, our bullpen is a weak point too. That's why I spent so much time talking about it tonight. But we did get Choi, which I like. I don't know much about this guy. I did see him play when we played the Pirates, and I actually liked him. I liked his attitude. I liked his personality. He seems to be in the game. He seems to be passionate about the game. He looks like he's a strong bat. I did look at some of his stats, and they look pretty good. I mean, they're better than freaking Carpenter, which is not saying too much, but I mean, anything better than Carpenter is an improvement. So we got Choi, we got a couple other people as well, which I won't really get too much into, but I'm just happy we picked up a left-handed batter, which is awesome. And we got a few other players too. We didn't really give up that much. I think we gave up Ryan Weathers. Thank you for that. We gave up Wolf, which, I mean, I kind of liked him. He walked a few people, but he only gave up 1 run that day he pitched. And, he wasn't given enough credit. In my opinion, I don't think he was given enough credit. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Wolf. Letting go of Wolf, that's fine. That's cool. We got rid of Weathers. Awesome. Thank you for taking Weathers. Pirates. So, yeah. So, overall, we got the W tonight. Successful. Hopefully we can win tomorrow, take the series, we get a day off, and freaking slay the dragon in San Diego. We cannot get swept by the freaking Dodgers. Like I said, they're in first place, so hopefully we can at least not get swept. If we can win the series, that would be better. And if we can sweep and get a grand slam, that would be the best. So I'm calling it here, baby. The Padres' first grand slam, you heard it here first, will be against the Dodgers, baby. Let's go. Peace.